It's another week and another deep dive of my pulls. So these are my 3 pulls from last week. So let's delve into them a bit deeper. Pause. Starting with Deadpool, issue 5. I'm loving this series, I think a lot more than a lot of other people are, but it's getting very mixed reviews. It's sort of getting a lot of middle-ranged and high reviews. I'm on the high end. Deadpool is one of my top 4 in Marvel and possibly up there in my all-time favorites. And he's just written so well in this series. I just can't get over it. Every issue he's written so... It's not just doubled down on crude humor. He's actually he's quippy and he's funny. And it's not all about just being gross, which is his character sort of evolved into that since the movies. No, he's just actually funny and he's roasting people. And it's not all about crude humor. Even though that's welcome, but when it's an overload, it gets a bit much. But no, this is great. It's the end of the arc, the little Omen arc that they had going on. This series so far has great paneling and fantastic art and colors. The writing of Mr. DP is just another level. And this book had a lovely Wolverine reference when he had keys in his hands and he went sninked. So pretty cool. Love that. This was my pick of the week over my other 2 books, which is surprising, but it's earned it. But the next arc is going to be interesting. I think we're going to get more Owl, but I love this. This was a 5 out of 5 for me personally, and I'm going to keep picking it up. I love it. Every time it comes out, I'm excited to read it because it's been pretty consistently up there. It's been over 4 stars the entire run so far, so loving it. Then we have this beautiful A cover for Batman issue 10. And Jorge Jimenez is back on the internal art, and what a wonderful thing. Sook did a great job in 8 and 9, but it is so pleasing to have Jimenez back inside. Pause. This cover, I saw this cover when they first revealed it, or I think Jorge revealed it on his Instagram, and I was just like, oh my god, I need this. My store didn't get any, I don't think they got any virgins. I think it was a virgin foil, but that's it. So I'm going to look into getting more variations of this cover, but it's just beautiful. And this book is also beautiful on the inside. This issue follows that sort of campaign that Adam Savage threw on Gotham to the city of the Bat family and destroy their hideouts and stuff. And it follows pretty crazily because it shows that Batman does not give a crap. And he is back better than ever, and there's nothing stopping him. He has this new and improved drone signal in the sky, and it's just amazing. And it also talks about Barbara Gordon Breakout a little bit as well, connects into that too. But no, this book is great. This is, when it comes to the reviews, this is pretty high across the board, no matter who you are. I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez are a insanely good duo. And they're both goats in my eyes, so. Oh yeah, Batman 10. And then last but definitely not least, we have Absolute Green Lantern issue 15. This interesting series, I am on there seems to be 2 sides of people when it comes to Absolute Green Lantern. There is the side of people that enjoyed it when it first started coming out with its mystery and its intrigue and, not the lack of lore, but just the lack of understanding in a good way. You were curious about what was happening. And then there's the side of people that didn't like the beginning, but are liking it more so now when it gets more clarity and it gets a bit more happening. I'm in the first group of people where I really loved the mystery of the early arcs and the beginning. Year 1, Absolute Green Lantern, loved it. It's really intriguing. Really sparked my curiosity with what could be possibly happening, what are the differences between this and mainline. But now it's getting a lot. This is, packed. They're fighting, there's a lot going on, but there's so much dialogue and so much, it's just constant lore. And I feel like the understanding it's too much now. I miss the curiosity, because now I'm understanding what's going on, but it's away from what I thought this series could really do really well, is keep this constant mystery about it. Because you don't have that with any other Absolute, to my knowledge. I haven't read them all, but I've read quite a bit, and there's not that much mystery going on. this one had that very eerie, mysterious beginning, where it was just like the entity, you know, this big Green Lantern in the sky and no one knew what, on the ground, and no one knew what it was gonna do. And now it's gotten a bit bigger than that. This issue's still good. It's a good issue, but I'm losing interest a little bit in Absolute Green Lantern. It's bottom of my ranking of Absolute. Even though I haven't read Wonder Woman and Superman and Martian Manhunter, this would still be at the bottom either way. But for what I've read, this is also at the bottom. Doesn't mean it's not good, but it's just good. It's not outstanding, it's not separating itself from the rest of the Absolute titles. So I'm gonna give this a solid 3 out of 5, which is good on my scale. But it's teetering on a 2.5, so yeah, but Green Lantern issue 15. But those are my pulls for last week, and the ranking, as you can probably tell, is my number 1 pull is Wade Wilson Deadpool issue 5. Amazing writing, fantastic paneling and colors, what a great title. Then very close behind it, a 4.5, but teetering on that 5 is, Batman issue 10 with this beautiful A cover, and everything about it is great. And then sloping down a bit, but at the 3 spot, sitting at a 3 as well, is Absolute Green Lantern issue 15. Still good, but definitely coming down in interest for me, personally. So yeah, a small week. Next week is a bit bigger. I think we have like 5-6 issues coming out. Well, this week, I mean. Yeah, ready. Cause, yeah. Put your